Lunchroom. Lunchroom. Lunchroom.
So do you know what you're doing here today?
Kinda, not really.
No.
I know that I am competing for the Lunchroom Cup.
Oh man, it's even more than the Lunchroom Cup. Today, the winner will be taking home 1 roll of toilet paper. That is a commodity. That stuff's like gold right now.
Yeah, I use the bathroom almost daily, so...
That's true. We're at that point. Now the world knows, and this is where we are. So today, what you're going to be doing is you are going to be trying to recreate a drawing that I have drawn right in front of me. I'm looking at the drawing. I'm going to describe it to you as best I can. You're going to recreate it. Simple enough, except the entire time you're going to be blindfolded.
Got my camo one today.
How do you think you'll do?
I think quite well. At Ignite this summer, I made some really nice drawings when I was blindfolded.
Well, I'm not necessarily an artist, but I hope I can follow instructions well.
I am probably the worst drawer in the history of humanity, so I'm looking for a big L here, but, we'll see.
Okay, well, first things first, I need you to put on your blindfold that I asked you to grab ahead of time. So go ahead right now, put that on. What is that? That'll work? That's the play?
I actually 100% can't see.
First things first, I need you to draw a road. A road across the bottom of your page, right to left. We're going to be drawing a neighborhood today, starting with a road. So not super high up, just maybe a couple inches from the bottom would be the very top of that road. And I just want you to draw all the way across the paper a wide road. All the way across, both sides. Excellent. Now, there's 2 sides to the road, so draw one more side towards the bottom of your paper. The bottom.
I'm trying
Yep.
to find
Towards
it.
the bottom of your
Found it.
paper. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Interesting strategy starting in the middle.
I'm regretting it already.
Okay, well that looks good. Next up, every road, every neighborhood needs a sidewalk, so families can walk their dogs and stuff. So, towards the top of your page, on the just above the road, draw a nice skinny sidewalk.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay, there's my sidewalk.
Oh, that looks great, John. Now, sidewalks, as you know, it's not just one long piece of cement. It needs the little block lines. So if you don't mind just putting, 10 or 15 little block lines straight up and down on your sidewalk. Excellent.
Yes. Just perfectly on the sidewalk.
That one's kind of like coming in, like you're seeing it.
Now we're gonna draw 3 trees. These 3 trees, they're gonna be on the left middle of your page, so above the road, but not all the way up to the top. Now the middle tree is gonna be the closest to you, and then the right tree and the left tree are gonna be a little bit further behind. Draw nice big fluffy trees.
Oh, yeah, I got her.
Yeah, you are doing well. You know what? Let's go back to the road for a second. Let's draw a car on the road. I want you to draw a car on the road driving to your right. So it'll be in the lane closest to you. Make sure he's in the right lane.
Okay, so is it on the left going to the right?
It is in the center right on the road going to the right.
Am I even on the page? Okay.
Oh, boy, that's a long trunk on there.
Yeah, it's a 74 Oldsmobile, so it's got a nice long trunk. It's boxy.
Keep it nice and slim.
Yeah, just
That's
got
probably-
maybe some windows.
Right where the window should be.
Shoot, where'd my car go?
I love that you feel for it. Like... Okay, well, next in our neighborhood, we're going to put a house. So, kind of just beside the trees to the right, on the right side of the page, right in the kind of upper middle area, we're going to draw a house. Now, this house is taller than it is wide. It's actually a 3-story house.
I love houses.
It has a peak roof.
It's perfect.
And for your house for now, just put a door.
I think she's about there.
Excellent. Okay, well, like I told you, our house is 3 stories, and so we would like to put 3 stories worth of windows on it. The 2nd story window will be just above that and on the right side of the house. Perfect. And our final 3rd story window will be right at the peak of the house. It's one of those bedrooms that has a roof that like every kid loves. So right inside that peak. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, okay, sure. I don't know if I told you or not. The goal is to make your drawing as close to my drawing as possible. So that's okay. You're doing fine. Just really quick before we leave the house, let's connect the house to the sidewalk. We need a little path for the mailman to walk down. So just from the front door to the sidewalk, just a little path. Okay. Now, you know what, John? Let's head over to that tree, that middle tree, that large one that you drew. Let's put a tire swing in there. That would be sweet. A nice big tire swing. Nice. All right, we're going up to the sun. I want a big gold kindergarten sun up in the top left of the screen.
Oh boy, that's gonna be tough.
Like the old preschool days. Oh gosh.
That looks exceptional. Okay, hey, we are just about done. It's important that we define what is land and what is sky. And since FacetoFace Ministries is based out of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, it's pretty flat around here. So what I would like you to do, John, is to just draw a flat line, kind of below the sun, of course, but above the trees and the house. We also need to make sure that that line doesn't go through the trees or the house. So I want you to lift your marker whenever you think you're going over a tree or a house. We don't want that ground going through those. So yeah, okay, excellent, very well done. Okay, we're just about done. Let's go back to the house for a moment, and I want a chimney on that house. Go ahead and draw lots of smoke, billowing smoke coming out of that chimney. All right. That's everything. You've officially drawn your neighborhood. Okay, take off your blindfold. Take a look at your paper. How does it look?
Hey, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you most proud of?
Well, I'm telling you right now, these trees, they're something spectacular, all right? They a lot look like cauliflower, but we're going to ignore that.
So I actually really like the smoke at the end. That turned out nicely. I wish that it connected, of course. What is this?
That's your attic window.
I can't see my car, but I assume it looks good.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a mess in the bottom corner there where it kind of goes up.
The road and the sidewalk turned out quite well. Maybe here just a little bit. The cajon got in the way.
Yeah, just a little bit. What would you give yourself out of 10?
You know what? Being blindfolded
Yep.
and considering how big and luxurious this tree is, give it a solid 6.5 out of 10. But only because I docked the 0.5. I was going to give it 7 out of 10, but only because this tire swing, nowhere near the tree.
I'll give myself 8. But if I was trying to draw this without a blindfold, like a 3.
I have some bad news for you, John. More like bad news for everybody else. You won!
Yeah!
Well done, John. Yeah, yours was easily the highest quality.
Oh, nice! I knew it!
Everybody else was a bit of a hot mess. How does it feel? What are you going to do with your toilet paper?
Man, I don't really want to describe to you what I'm going to use the toilet paper for. Actually, my boys have been very creative with toilet paper. In our
I'm very
house.
happy to hear that.
So I don't know what exactly. You know what? We might try and replicate Lazarus. coming out of the tomb. And we'll wrap him up or something.
Photo in the comments below. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want us to do?
Yeah.
What should we do? What should I film my boys doing with the toilet paper?
Okay, awesome. Thanks, John.
No problem. See you, man.